Hello lovelies, welcome to the channel. So I'm due for another December daily, but I think I've had like 4 in a row, and 1, I'm a little over it. 2, I'm still out of photos, I haven't printed anymore, and 3, I think it was time for a change because there's only so many December daily videos in a row that we can watch. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a layout because I'm due for a layout, but with a difference. I'll explain. So a while back, now you may have heard, oh maybe not, so on my Instagram, and I will post the link below because I'd love it if you come over there and check out my stuff. I love posting lots of creative stuff and awesome little pictures, and I just love the Instagram scrappy creative community. And over on my Instagram I announced a while back, well not too long ago, that I was on the 2019 Flutterby Designs design team. I'm so excited for that because it's sort of been like a little dream of mine. I absolutely love the past design teams I've had, and I love Anita's stuff. So I was a little fangirling a little bit when I finally got, fangirling a little bit when I got accepted onto that. I was very excited. But before I was on the design team, I buy a lot of the Flutterby stuff. I have a drawer full. I love it. I love Anita's take on things, and I just love how cool they all are. And they had this thing on their website. There is still a few left. They do layout kits. So you get a little kit like this. And in it you get everything you need to make, and extra I've noticed, but to make the layouts that are designed with the kit. Now some are only 1, some are 2. I've bought another one, but it's somewhere in my cupboard and I just can't find it, which is a real shame because I really wanted to do that one. I'll track it down, but I'm going to do this one today. So yeah, you get everything needed to make, in this case, these 2 layouts, including, if you'll see, I think it's on this one, there's a stencil. You get the stencil as well, and then like a sample of paint. You get full color instructions for both layouts, and then you also get all the bits and pieces you need to make your layout. So no, when we moved house, not when I went away, when we moved house, I pulled these out thinking, and I grabbed some photos that would work with the colors, and thinking I'd get a chance to do it, but I didn't. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've got some photos in here that I've already picked out that I thought would work with the 2 layouts. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm doing a layout, but it's not my design. So I'm going to be following one of these 2. I haven't worked out which one yet. Depends on which photo I pick. But yeah, so I'll be doing one of these layouts. I think I love them both, so we'll see which one I decide on. But that's what I'm going to do today. And I just wanted to show you. So I actually bought this before I was on the design team. I actually bought these a couple of months ago. And I just think it's a really great little buy. And it wasn't, I think it was like $30 for the double. So it's not that bad at all. It's great value. And so I've got a stencil to keep. There is more than enough that you need, so there's a lot of leftovers as well. So it's a really good way to sample some of the stuff if you're you know, not too sure if you want to, you know, get some more, or, you know, get bigger purchases. I've bought many of the complete collections, so I just love the colors and the quotes and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to do one of these. Now these are layouts based on previous design teams, layouts that the previous design team has done, and that's what the kits are based on. The kits are based on past layouts from the design team, and yeah, you get everything you need, literally everything you need. So kind of excited to do these. So I am cheating a little bit. I am doing a layout that is in no way my design at all, but I just really wanted to show you these kits. There are still some on the Flutterby website. I have been perusing the website the past few days because I'm on the hunt for a few new things, and I really can't wait for the big letters stencils to come back in stock. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. But yeah, I've been in the process of doing my first project for my first Flutterby Designs post, which is on the 13th of January. So I've been diving through my Flutterby stash a bit, and also been on the lookout for a few things that I'd like to add to my stash. But yeah, while I was doing that, I just wanted to, I saw the kits on the website and really wanted to show you those because I have them and I really want to use them. But yeah, I wanted to share with you the process. So even though it's not my process, I just thought it would be cool to share with you, to show you the kit and yeah, show you how easy it is to make an awesome layout. And it's really great if you're new to mixed media as well and you want to give it a try, because as you can see there's a bit of mixed media element to both of these. So it's yeah, it's a really good idea because, like I said, full instructions, so it tells you everything you need to do. And yeah, so if you're new to mixed media and you want to give it a go check out the kits. I'll put the link in the description below to the website and then to the kits, so you can check them out because I think they're awesome. So that's going to be it for me for now, and I'm going to go make this layout, so let's go. So now that all that's over, we're going to get stuck into this layout. So this is just me going through the bits and pieces, getting out the bits and pieces that I need for the layout that I'm choosing to do, which, like I said, is the Be Awesome one. And yeah, now I'm just checking the instructions, just give them a quick peruse, and then I'm going to start with my stencil. As you can see, I have used it before. I just wanted to give it a try out. These stencils are the older Flutterby ones, and they're very thick, I find. And so when you're using especially a very heavy modelling paste, it can sometimes take a bit to sort of fill that groove. So I do spend a lot of time drying this layout. I have cut all that out. This is probably the only time you will see me actually clean a stencil very thoroughly, when I use modelling paste. Still, the only way I'll do it is I'll use a wet one and wipe it into my art journal, but still, that is as thorough as they get cleaned. With modelling paste, it's very important to clean your stencils, otherwise it does harden and it is impossible to get off. So if you do use modelling paste or any form of texture paste, yeah, clean your stencils. So now I'm getting on to the paint portion of this layout, and the instructions say to get like a soupy mix, wet your paint with extra water, get it nice and soupy, and add it to the layout. I don't think mine was wet enough, but I do spray some extra water to get some movement around. And yeah, the thing I like about this layout and this kit was you could pretty much add extra or interpret it any way you wanted to. So I added a few... this step I added myself. I really wanted some of that white to come back through from the modelling paste. So I used my paper towel and dabbed at the paint when it was still wet, and that did take some of that paint off for me. I just wanted a bit more texture and just to be able to see that modelling paste a little more. So now I'm just cutting out my circles. While I was going through the cards, getting out the cards for the layout, and now I'm cutting out my circles. And the instructions just say to use items around you. Well, no, the instructions say that Anita used just circle items that were on her desk. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out some random circles to add to my layout. Now, I don't tend to do circles. This is probably the first time I've ever used different size circles on a layout, and definitely the first time I've cut my photo down to a circle. So that was, yeah, definitely something new, and that's what I like about these kind of things. One, this color is a color I don't actually have in my paint stash, so that was different. And yeah, the circles were something different for me, so that's what I like. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, using circles, but I'm following a layout that I know I already like. So therefore, even though it's an experiment, I know I'm going to like it in the end because I've seen the finished product and I like the finished product. So it's not a total risk of me trying something very brand new and absolutely hating the end result, which I have done in the past, and I'm sure we all have. So like I said, these instructions are open to interpretation, and I'm pretty sure some of my circles are different sizes to the ones that were cut for the layout. But basically it just says to space them out randomly until you like how they look. So that's basically what I did. It doesn't have to be perfect like the picture. You will see in the end mine is a little different. Not a lot, it still follows the basic guidelines and structures. But yeah, my circles are in a few different places. So it's very open to interpretation. So I'm gluing all this down, and you will notice the lighting will change soon because I'm gluing on top of texture paste on top of paint. So obviously my page is a bit warped and my glue isn't sticking, it needs some firm pressure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it underneath my art journal and let that, one, straighten out my page, and two, help my glue adhere to my, my background. So it's a bit later now, which is why the lighting has changed, but it doesn't take me long to finish this layout. This is the majority of the layout, and now I'm just going to grab a few of these little snippets. How cool is that? You get like a whole sheet of them, but I only used 2 on this layout, so there's definitely more in this kit than what you need to make the 2 layouts. I think I might go make the second one, maybe off camera, I don't know, just so I can see exactly what is left, and plus I've already got everything out, so I might just go do the next layout. So yeah, I'm just adding a few of these. Adding this flare badge with some cotton underneath it. On the layout, they used 2. I just decided to use the 1 because I liked that it matched the stencil. And then just adding a few bits of bling, a few enamel dots here and there. And that's it. I do add a hand-drawn border because that's my thing. When I do mixed media, I like to do my little scribbly borders because I feel it helps contain the page so it doesn't look like it's going to float off the edges. I just like the way it looks, but that's just a me thing. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, it's a little different, but it sticks to the basic guidelines of the original picture. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I also enjoy that, you know, the image is there to follow, but it is open to interpretation, and I really do love how this layout turned out. So by all means, like I said, I'll add the link in the description below. Go check out some of these kits on the website. I think you will have a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. I'll be back real soon. Bye for now.